Hello and welcome to the Avocade Retreat. Gene Joke here, and today I'm bringing you a Cadey's challenge update. I didn't do a video on this last week because, well, I was ill and the video ended up half made and I never got around to finishing it. So it's a 2 for the price of 1 kind of deal. The challenge that ended last week was the Aquaventure challenge, and I have to say I didn't really enjoy that one. I don't mind the game as a whole, it's a little bit flawed, but it's pretty good for I suppose an unfinished prototype that was never released back in the day. Well, I don't know if it was unfinished, it was unreleased, but playing it for the challenge I did feel that it could have done with maybe a little bit more polish. I swear sometimes the hit detection was a bit off, although other people didn't seem to have a problem with it, so maybe that's just a me thing. Anyway, the thresholds for the challenge, or for the medals if you like, required me to get over 75,000 points for bronze, over 150,000 for silver, and over 225,000 for gold, and of course platinum would go to whoever got the highest score overall. Thanks to advice from JGeekSpizax and other people during the challenge, I managed to get silver. I came very close to gold, I was only about 10,000 points shy of it, but the frustration stopped me from persevering enough to take myself over to the threshold for gold. Still, many others did manage to get gold, so the results for the challenge are as follows. Bronze was awarded to Neonaiad, Reese Card, Danavborg 94, DCRRWM, Dub 64, Santi Velasco, Bazar MC1, Connor the Breakson, and Aklim 95. Silver was awarded to myself and Rom.com, Trav, Ninja Golfer 81, Squaru, Dusty, Octo, and Geordie. Gold was awarded to Ewok Mick, JPR Retrovaniacs, JGeekSpizax, and Platinum went to Joshua 8600R. With those results, someone finally took the lead on the season leaderboard, that being Joshua 8600R. It was quite a tough challenge, but a good number of people did manage to rise to meet it. The challenge that has just finished was the Magical Drop 2 challenge. The thresholds for this one were 10,000 points for bronze, 20,000 for silver, 30,000 for gold, and of course platinum would go to whoever gets the highest score overall. The challenge was done in endless mode on normal difficulty. Now, I've played through the story mode before, but I've never really touched the endless mode, and it showed I struggled with this one. For a long time I was struggling to get anything more than about 12,000 points, so while bronze came easy, getting silver, let alone gold, was, well, seemingly beyond me. And the more I tried to strategise and think about what I was doing, the worse I would do. But eventually I did hit silver, and finally I managed to hit gold, but just barely, and others were getting significantly higher gold scores than I was. I scraped just over the 30,000 threshold, whereas others were getting 50, 60, maybe even 70,000. Now, the funny thing about this challenge was, at the beginning of the challenge, Sean said, come next Wednesday, Connor the Breakson will come in with a 300,000 score and blow everyone out of the water, or words to that effect. And that's exactly what happened. Well, the score was just shy of 300,000, but it was a good 200,000 higher than anyone else's score. And I can hardly imagine how difficult that would have been. For my gold score, I was playing by the skin of my teeth, just barely holding on, racking up points for as long as I could. To get a score almost 10 times that amount, that takes some doing, so that's really impressive. Overall, my opinion on the game is I do like Magical Drop 2, but the endless mode isn't my favourite mode of the game, and I think that seemed to be a fairly common sentiment. Anyway, the results of the challenge are as follows. Bronze was awarded to Danavborg 94, Reese Card, Aklim 95, Squaru, Bazar MC1, Dubs 64, Kenjara, and Nishiyuma. No one finished up on silver, so gold was awarded to Dusty, Sketchatech, JGeekSpizax, Ninja Golfer 81, JPR Retrovaniacs, DCRRWM, Santi Velasco, Riley Cat, Geordie, Rom.com, Octo, myself, Ewok Mick, and Joshua 8600R. And as mentioned, the platinum went to Connor the Breakson. With that challenge over, the new one has started, and it is the Astyanax, the NES version from the Jalico Collection 1, the Red Collection that is, not the arcade. This is a slightly different challenge, this is a progression challenge. Essentially, contenders will just play their way through the game as far as they can get. The medal thresholds for it are to reach round 3-1 for bronze, to reach round 5-1 for silver, and reach round 6-1 for gold, and platinum will go to anyone who finishes the game. Because the game allows for continues are allowed in the challenge, and you can continue as much as you like. And to allow for saving or progress, save states are allowed at the beginning of a world only, and this is only if you need to leave or take a break and resume later. And the vote for the next challenge is open. The choice is between Batsigan Special Edition, Lost Tomb and TH Strikes Back. I have a sneaking suspicion Batsigan Special Edition is going to win that vote. Anyway, that's it for this Cadey's Challenge update. Something else I want to drop a mention to in this video is also on the Evercade Discord. There is a Curse of Ilmore Bay Halloween or October playthrough running at the moment. Now I'm a bit late starting it, I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I do intend to finish the game before the end of the month. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.